but there must be tactics related to a sacrifice on h5. This king is in harm's way. This bishop is slicing through the rooks to that g8 square. Tanya, I feel like Danya is just a couple moves from just being lost here, as this king is not safe at all.
Well, one thing's for sure. If white was to trade off those queens, you would be super happy. But he steps back, makes the natural move, eyeing that h5 sacrifice, and our eval bar hits it. And I'm just wondering if this gives Daniel enough time to set up counterplay with queen to f4, but he chooses a slightly more passive square with queen to f7. And Robert, this lines up the bishop on b3, tactics everywhere. It does guard the h5 square, but I think queen f4 was the key move because you're threatening a repetition with queen c1, queen f4.
And that's why queen c5 was inaccurate. The queen should have went to b5. Just going to show this very, very quickly that if the queen had gone to b5, this queen probably had to maybe be stuck in some positions with the bishop being loose on the b7 square. Instead, the queen goes to f7, defending the h5 pawn. But with the queen in line with this bishop, I still think you can get rid of this rook after. So maybe rook takes h5, and so g takes rook h6 check, with bishop takes f7 to follow.
Oh my God.
Black does have many pieces for the queen.
It's on the board, Robert. It's on the board. Rook h5 sacrifices the two rooks for the queen. This is wild.
Yeah, we asked earlier about queen sacrifice. How about a double rook sacrifice from Jose Martinez? Queen takes h5 is not just check, but mate, knight e5 gets in the way. This king is being hunted. f4, the king will take it. Will Danya be able to escape this one in time trouble? He's laughing. He doesn't even think so. Maybe you pick up this bishop, but this king should be in grave danger.
Wow, and look at this. Daniel's playing on 4 seconds on the clock. His only hope is that Jose's clock also runs down. He gives a check. He can simply pick up the bishop, but Daniel will count on picking up that c2 pawn, trying to create counterplay. And yes, it might be lost for black, but white needs to be careful still. Playing on seconds. Robert, it's too soon to call out the result on this one.
What is it, the Bullet Chess Championship? All of a sudden, both players down to the final seconds. The 2-second increment will be important. The king on h6 is out in the open. Danya, he makes a move with just 1.3 seconds left. Oof. He wants to get after this pawn. If the bishop gets to d4, he will have a chance, but Jose will not allow that. This king is in trouble. Maybe bishop e4 with queen c6 to follow.
Oh. Bishop e4. Oh, that is nasty because he stops the bishop from coming into d4. There's a check on h7, and now the king is he's going to pick up the h5. He gives a check from f7, wins the knight on g6, and Daniel there throws his hand in the air. He knows this is all over. The knight on g6 is pinned. This is heartbreak. This is painful for Daniel.
Yes, and what a swing in this game. It looked like it was all Naroditsky early on, and now Jose Martinez is up a queen, and we do have a result. Sandro Moreko beat Brandon Jacobson. We expected that, given the queen and knight for the two rooks, but now it's going to be another victory for the Capybaras. Oh, wow, what precision by Jose Martinez.